Alright. I think this should be working now. Okay. I'm gonna try to find a playlist to put on in the background.
I was today years old when I learned my dog.
Ooh, okay.
Donate blood at Blue Cross Blood.
Need to do that. There we go. Need to turn that down. There we go. So I'm working on a series, actually, currently. Yay. Ooh. That didn't work. Alright. There we go. Let's move that out of the way. Okay. So I think this should be working now. Hopefully. And this is the character that we're drawing currently. Her name is Haru. There we go. Hopefully the chat options are on. If they're not, then I'm sorry about that, because YouTube likes to be like, "Oh, you're a child. You can't have chat on." Hello. I'm glad they're working. There we go. All right. So what we're going to be going over is basically the lore in this live, and this lore is about my current series that I'm working on, which is Forever Afraid. And this is the main character. Her name is Haru, and I'm working on her pose for... Oh, thank you! Animation, in my opinion, is actually kind of hard. But I've only done it like once or twice, so there's also that. I was gonna try to do animation for this series, but then I tried a little bit and then I realized, ooh, maybe I can't do that. So now we're here making little poses. I bet it is. I remember whenever I did end up finishing an animation and it felt absolutely amazing because I was actually able to look at it and the end result. It's just a nice moment where you can just take the breath and be like, I actually did that. Although sometimes you also wonder if it's worth it. But basically what the lore is based is okay. Let me restart that because I'm just working off brain and no script or anything, which is a horrible thing to do. But I'd say good job for anybody who does animation because I tried tweening and I tried animation. I struggle with both. But I can do art, so you have that. I just realized I didn't draw the other part of her neck. Let's go back and do that. But the lore basically is that there is a world that's a never-ending purge. And because of this, there are certain zones to keep the population alive. There's a, in quotes, school zone. And basically that school zone goal is to keep the kids alive until they're at least 21. And then you can be sent out into the world. And then it shows you how to survive in nature as well as how to fight and defend yourself. And so you go, hey. Ooh. I don't necessarily think I need anything at the moment, but later, most likely. You could help with ideas for the plot currently, if you would like. But surrounding the lore and all, it's more of Haru and her best friend want to end everything that's going on, and they want to make it more of a peaceful world so that everybody can live together. And so they have to go on this mission and recruit a whole bunch of people to be able to overthrow whatever mass group is in control. And so it's basically just watching them do that mission, and I haven't figured out if I'm gonna do it based on episode by episode, or if there's gonna be one ending or multiple that you could possibly have. It really depends on how everything goes and who watches it and likes it. I hate doing lives with no script because it's terrifying. And most of the time I feel like I'm too silent. I'm also trying to keep playlist on in the background as well. Oh no, it's an ad. There we go. Right now it's just playing on random like playlists that I can just put on in the background. Ah. There we go. No, because sad story. I lost my S Pen not too long ago, so now I have to do all my drawings by hand, and I can't tell if they're like if I am okay with it or not because I used to do it all the time that way. And so like it's like I'm stuck in the middle. She looks sassy. You put that on the top layer. There we go. We need to incorporate her knife too. Somehow. That's white. Okay, my phone's trying to die. Yay. This stream will only probably be like about 30 minutes or so. Because no matter how much I love YouTube, I hate streaming. Maybe someday I'll get like an actual setup and do planned lives and stuff. And maybe I won't hate it as much then. But for right now, I do. Okay. Boom. So amazing, so amazing. Oh crap, those are on the right. Same layer. That goes down here. And for anyone who might be watching, if you have ever seen Class of '09, that's like close to the how it's gonna seem. So they'll have the basic poses like how Haru is doing here, and then you'll have the more time worked on and difficult poses later. But for right now, we're just working on their blocking poses. Because I'm lazy and I don't want to work on the script right now. Probably something I shouldn't necessarily admit. Okay, that's good. Boom. No. I don't like giving them triangle noses. It's very satisfying to do. I think I'll just grab the color from her eyes. Boom. No. Boom. There we go. That looks better. I would like it if my voice didn't try to go out on me. There we go. Looking cute. In the meantime, would y'all like to hear any kind of stories? Maybe while I do my art, because I feel too silent. I mean, unless you came here just to vibe, then that's cool. Yeah, that's fine. Her eyebrows are arched. They need to be. There we go. Yeah. There we go. Now we're gonna go for a really dark purple for the shadows. Gonna make them. I'll keep them right there for now. Because I'll have different shadows for different scenes. I might end the live sooner than I thought, because I might need to let the dogs in. They don't necessarily like me being on live, because then I can't give all my attention to them. Plus, I'm almost done with Haru here. So once I fully finish Haru, then I'll probably end the live. This was just a tester anyway, so I don't really mind. Boom. So there. Okay, I think this is looking pretty good. And then I have to do like many of these for different other any other character that I get to make. which is both exciting and like demotivating, because like I really like these characters and I want to draw them, but I also can't keep a style. So either I have to do them all at once or just not at all. And so it's just like, oh, choose your battles kind of thing. I'm not going to do shadow on the face yet because I have no clue. Put that under and then lighten it. There we go. And then I'll do a couple of highlights. I actually can't wait until this comes out. This is one of the first things I've done, like being a like actual voice acting and hosting it and stuff. My voice sounds scratchy. I'm sorry about that. But yeah. There we go. Now she's all sparkled up. Just gonna do a couple more on her pants and stuff. And I'm gonna blend it in. There we go. I think that's looking pretty good. Then blur it a little bit. Then go down. There we go. There we go. Now we just need to work on the eyes. This is very bright blue eyes. There we go. Very piercing. Then I'll just add some simple shades. Actually, wait, no. There we go. And then we can add some different types of blues. There we go. Nice and cute. Then make it smaller. Boom. There we go. So her eyes are gonna go right there. I'm gonna quickly grab this. Grab her eye color. And go up. Here we go. And since her eyes are up, I'm gonna just make the shade around them smaller so that since it's a smaller area. Ooh, I need to turn this off. There we go. There we go. And I'm just going to do really light blue. Well, actually, I don't know if that's the same blue. So I'm just going to keep playing this game back and forth. There we go. And then this blue. So that I can draw these cute little marks. And I can't get that, so I'm just going to have to go back down here and grab from here. And hope for the best. Ooh. There we go. And now we'll get the star shape from her eye. And right now they'll look like little cat eyes since she's rolling her eyes. I can't do that though. I think that's pretty good. Her eyes are closed there. So just these pairs of this pair of eyes and then we'll be done. And then they're facing that way, so it doesn't really mess with my other eyes. Her other eyes, I should say. So I can just do everything on here. There we go. Boom. Then same thing over here. And then little gray marks. Little gray marks. I'll go back over these two since I did them a bit late. And then her pupil. And there we go. It kind of looks really cool faceless though. But since that's like 30 minutes and I have to get all the dogs inside and fed and stuff, I'm gonna leave it at that. So thank you guys for watching this live. Hopefully we'll have more of these more often so that you can see me drawing more of my characters. But